We're introducing a new feature here. It's Total Recall Show, Total Antique Roadshow, Recall Show.
Total Recalltique Roadshow?
That's it. It's a little different than Antiques Roadshow because Antiques Roadshow, people come in, they have this thing, they're like curious, is this thing worth anything? And then they tell them, and then they kind of like, oh, this is worthless, or oh, this thing's worth, $10,000 or whatever, and so like, get it insured or whatever. But what we do is we look at stuff, we open it up and like immediately devalue it.
Yes.
And then we look up on eBay how much it would have been worth
had we left it in the
exactly.
package.
Let's see what you snagged. Now
it is a Transformers Beast Wars.
And did you get this at like Walmart or something or Target? Or?
This is a Walmart purchase.
Okay. I love seeing the Kenner in the corner.
God.
Now, as far as I know, Kenner was never involved in Transformers.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like Kenner. I'm thinking of like, specifically Star Wars and stuff. But
you know what?
Yeah, Kenner. I mean, Kenner's just such a great brand. Like, you get this warm glow when you see that Kenner logo.
Because Kenner was absorbed by Hasbro.
Right. So they're using it as their like nostalgia emblem.
Yeah, Beast Wars. I remember. Like seeing them in the store when they were out. These were like kind of like in the mid to late 90s. But I don't think I ever picked any Beast Wars up.
We're gonna crack it up. This is sacrilege. But I'm like you. I mean, I just want to check this stuff out.
Yeah.
And breaking it open is fun.
Satisfying.
It is fun. That sound, that sort of crunch of it.
Want to do the honors to pull it out of the bubble here?
Bubble. Now this is the part that's not nostalgic when they have all these like safety, all these safety straps and things, because like. Nothing we had when we were kids were like strapped in like.
For some reason, I was into Beast Wars, but I never like pulled the trigger on getting any. So this is kind of like making up for.
This guy kind of feels like a Micronaut or something. Like there's something about the sort of limbs and the combination of organic and technological that makes me think of a Micronauts. Yeah.
Looks like there's a weapon too.
Yeah. That kind of. Folds up or yeah.
Look at that. The weapon. You're right. Look, the weapon moves too.
Yeah, these guys are kind of like quick change artists too. There's like a tension, like a kind of snap to it when like where it's like it like wants to transform. It kind of like wants to do certain things, and I guess that's maybe part of the pterodactyl action or something. But yeah, very cool.
That's awesome.
Very cool. My whoops.
Whoa, that's a weapon. Cool.
It's like a launcher kind of thing. So yeah,
awesome.
This is what the guy looks like. And his hands kind of fold out, I guess.
I like his head. It's always interesting.
Very cool. Very.
I like the green spots. That's pretty awesome.
Red and black with like green highlights. It's kind of cool. What's the price on this one? I guess we'll look up Pterosaur. The heyday of Antiques Roadshow was like pre-internet. And then maybe a little bit of early internet, so like you couldn't just you needed an expert to be like.
Oh yeah, looks like this is on eBay the $160.
Okay, well like the original one was $160. Is that like the Walmart one for $160? Let's see if it says Kenner in the corner.
Yep, I do see a Kenner.
So Matt, like we really blew it because it's $160 mint in box.
Wow.
So yeah, pick up $160 mint in box.
Ooh, that
stings.
That stings. Well, he's out of the package and we're having fun.
And can you put a price on that? $160. That's the.
Yikes.
How long ago did you get this guy?
I got him about a month ago.
A month ago. Okay, so so are we really supposed to believe that he went up to $160 between last month when you bought him and that? Because you could probably go back to Walmart and there's probably a couple more still left there if you're having second thoughts.
Yeah, I have returned to Walmart a Rolling Stone magazine that I read. The pages were falling out and I returned it. Customer service.
Nice.
We went from Transformers, we're going to Star Wars, we're going to the some droid action here.
Okay.
From 1998, it's a R2-D2 episode. I think episode one.
Another Kenner has Kenner on the back.
Coming summer '99.
Oh, this is the exciting countdown to episode one, and this is probably like when they sold the most episode one merchandise. Is when people are like, can't wait for the movie, and then they see the movie and go to the store and return. And flashback photo.
Wow, look at that.
R2's kind of yellowed, so I don't know if it's just like natural aging or if like this is like they want to make them look kind of like
sandy
and dusty. And it with launching lightsaber. It launches the lightsaber.
Wow. So this has been in the package since '98. How long ago? That's a long time ago.
That's 24 years. It's been in the package.
It's been in the package, and we're gonna crack this baby open on
on the air. Completely devalue it. Yeah, you know, R2 is the R2 toy of like the initial Kenner Star Wars was such a ripoff. Because he really was just like a garbage can with legs. And then it was just like a sticker. Like a sticker. And then the head, it was not movie accurate at all. It just had like these random shapes and stuff.
I remember that.
But I loved it. I loved it when I was a kid. And sometimes I'd, pretend it was like my little robot buddy, my little sidekick.
I love it.
As I'd go and invent. And I'd, talk to him. And you turn his head, and there was like a thing inside that would go bing, bong, bing. Like it sounded like the turn signal on a car. That
yes.
But it would kind of ding and whatever when you turn it, so he could talk back to you.
It's the old R2. There's something so comforting about the look and design of him.
But then, like the R2 designs of the toys just got better and better. So like you can find a nice R2 in various iterations because like every Star Wars thing has R2 in it. So,
it's some kind of like, dude, I can't.
Beautiful. I like the box. A lot of like the '90s. Toys had a lot of green. A lot of green because like the Power Rangers, like the packaging was green, and '90s it was the time for green. And I guess he's launching Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah,
R2 launching the
lightsaber because it's a green one.
So yeah, do you want to crack this open?
Wow, here we go.
Okay,
so
brace yourself, folks.
So we're gonna check the price after we open it.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. I've had this. Here we go. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's opening. Wow. Well, there's air trapped in there from 24 years ago.
When you pull off the backing board, like I like it when you get a clean pull off where like this part comes to, but now you got it. The cardboard rip.
Would you like to do the honors?
Okay. I'll. Yeah. See. Yeah, it is really fun. This is like a delicacy opening up an action figure package. And it is like cracking open a lobster, or something,
some caviar,
some clams.
Oh, this is like we had
oysters,
like a wine in our wine cellar.
Yeah, exactly.
Vintage.
And we're busting it open.
Look at that! Look at the tape. It's like rotting away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the tape has like no stickiness left whatsoever. Tape is completely depleted. And man, look at this lightsaber. That's a nice lightsaber.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean I've seen a number of sort of Star Wars lightsabers, and this one is pretty nice. And now R2's third leg, it looks the design's a little funky, so I'm thinking maybe there's like the launch mechanism is there, and that's why that third leg is so funky. But let's see, maybe you put it in like this.
Yeah, the handle.
Okay,
up.
and the handle's sticking up a little bit, and then there must be a button around here somewhere.
I think it's on the other side. There it is, right in the middle.
Here?
There it is. That's it.
So let's. Okay, Luke, here comes your lightsaber. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
That worked. All
there we go.
That,
so pretty cool toy.
That's awesome feature.
What a shame it would be to kind of keep this thing locked up in its prison all this time. But let's try that again. I guess the mechanism. Whoop.
Oh yeah, it's like almost 30 years old.
Yeah, it's a 30-year-old mechanism. Yeah,
wow, still works.
So that's cool. I like that.
Cool, man.
I like that. I didn't know there was. I wonder. Okay, yeah, you can't turn his head at all. His head is fixed, so you can't get the head turning sound effect because it would probably interfere with the launch mechanism if you could turn his head.
That's cool that his legs move though.
Yeah. At least there's some motion there, but yeah. So that's a fun design. So let's look up how much money you lost.
There's the card there.
There's the backing board.
And this is pre-episode 1, so you're like, what is R2 doing in that yellow?
Yeah, what is that yellow thing? Because the yellow thing looks almost like maybe it's some kind of like weird armor or ceremonial clothing he's wearing, but he's in the back of that like starfighter.
Looks like he's about $15.
Okay, so yeah.
Looks like R2 goes for about $15.
Like mint in package.
Mint in
like
package, yeah.
So not too bad. It's not as emotionally devastating as the Beast Wars that goes for $150. It's $15.
$15,
which is not too far off what you would pay for like a new action figure. The prices are, they know that it's a lot of collectors buying them, so they're kind of
jacking them up,
jacking it up. And I haven't seen one with like a cool
feature like that.
Launch feature like that.
That is awesome. So we're only in the hole another $15 so you can see.
So yeah, we got our tally going. So Yeah, lost coming out of the budget for the Total Recall budget.
It comes directly out of my pocket.
It comes out of your bank account and into mine. We set up this system because I get to leave with these toys too. That's the other thing.
This is Tom's bank account. They like, I'm like,
now how did I agree to this? You're like thinking to yourself, how did I agree to this?
Great toys here.
Two great finds. One 2020 era reproduction of an early 90s toy, and then the other a genuine late 90s vintage toy.
And this is incredible, man. Like, you're right, this is what a delicacy.
Yeah.
Like, we're just
to crack them open. Yeah, because you only get to do that once. That is what you're paying for when you see like some toy from when you were a kid still in the package, and it just takes you back to that moment when you crack the package and the air inside.
You just
this air it's 80s air, or 90s air that's like locked in there. Now we're getting to breathe some 90s air.
I start like, it's late 90s air, so I start like scratching on all these like Sugar Ray, like you hear record scratches on all.
Yeah, it can hear the sounds of the era. You can smell the smells. What's like a 90s smell? You can smell the Zima.
The Zima. I wish I order a Zima from 1998 and I drink it, but I like start vomiting on the air. I have the crown jewel here.
Okay, so this is our final.
Yeah.
Our big goal is to get like $1,000 into the hole.
Yeah, we'll carry over the math from the previous.
Well, no, I mean, I think that should be a single episode goal.
Wow!
If we can get below in the hole for $1,000. I mean, of course, you do a couple of these episodes, you're going to be in the hole over $1,000. But yeah,
that's our goal. Yeah, one episode. We're gonna open something that's like would be like some collection.
I'm still playing with this.
What a great toy!
It is a fun toy.
Doesn't it feel hardy too?
Has good play value. Yeah,
great coloring.
It's I love the magic trick of sort of transforming toys and just sort of making them go back and forth to their different states.
The gun is transforms as well. I like when a weapon transforms.
Well, sometimes these Beast War guys, like the weapon becomes part of that Cheetor. Where like gun would like turn into the tail and stuff. So what's this last one? Let's see. We got a big build up.
Okay, this is a vintage.
Wow, Congo.
Look at that.
Congo,
another
classic, a Michael Crichton movie adaptation. The gorilla here looks kind of like the Cyclops in Krull.
Yes.
And again, this is a Kenner. Trifecta. We got our third Kenner, but this is genuine Kenner.
Genuine Kenner.
Early 90s? Like what year?
95.
Yeah, 95. Yeah, right in the middle.
The little
all the characters
trivia for this one. This is Karen Ross. Laura Linney played her in the movie. But this action figure is the same. Part of it is the same mold as the Ripley Aliens action figure.
Okay, it feels like, and the gun too. It feels like an Aliens thing, and I love like a toy that comes with a gem.
Oh my god!
I love getting the kryptonite that came with Lex Luthor's Lexor 7. But yeah, you get this nice diamond. Congo, the movie.
Wow.
Now, what we'll have to review Congo on an episode, unless we did already. It seems like a Total Recall type of movie.
I don't remember. We'll definitely review that.
Yeah, I remember. We talked about Krull. I remember when Congo came out, it was kind of like universally panned. I loved it.
Me too.
I loved the movie and then loved the pinball machine. The Congo
pinball machine is great. Well, I still have somewhere, I saved my, we went there for my buddy Colin's birthday. I still have the popcorn bag.
That has Congo
That has Congo on it.
Well, because Michael Crichton was like box office gold, post Jurassic Park. And of course he had a bunch of things prior to that. I think he was involved in Fantastic Voyage.
Yeah, Coma.
Yeah. So he had a lot of, but like 90s Michael Crichton, Every book's a bestseller. Every movie's a hit. So like Congo, they were ready for it. They were making popcorn boxes, popcorn bags left and right,
and a whole line of action figures
Yeah.
like to compete with like the Aliens line.
This is a nice action figure. It's kind of reminiscent of those like Fisher Price adventure people
Yes.
from like the 70s and 80s.
Here we go. There's 1995 Air is
Yeah,
trapped
get
in
ready
here.
to breathe that 1995 air. Clean air. Pre-cell phone air.
It's the same thing about like R2D2. We got the.
Yeah, we didn't get a clean break.
Would you like to do the honors,
Yeah,
Tom?
okay, yeah, I'll poke through this back part.
Wow.
Oh, it's stubborn. Maybe if I peel here.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, the peel's working. Yeah, smell that 90s air coming through.
Wow, look at that.
90s, it's some Clinton era
Air.
coming through. Oh man, look at this. Okay, so
There's
yeah,
the gem.
Laura Linney, you're free. Doesn't look like Laura Linney.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like her a bit. I guess you're right. If it's like did
Ripley.
they take Ripley's and then just change the hair?
I think.
Let me see this diamond. So what'd she do with this diamond? She like holds it.
Oh, look! It goes on the gun.
It goes on. It's like the gun is like powered by the diamond. It goes here, on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
the diamond
There it is.
it goes in the diamond, and then yeah, this is some heavy artillery. And interesting whole. I guess like she kind of like turns her head to this and like.
Dude, that's cool.
She's ready to fight aliens. Yeah, I mean, this could be. You could use her as like a red shirt, for your alien collection.
Oh yeah, she kind of looks like she could be like have Space Marine garb.
Yeah, she could be
on.
a Space Marine. Yeah, like that. Because I don't see myself playing Congo
Yeah,
very much.
like-
So yeah, like I think she goes into the Space Marine setup. Let's look up the price. Like how much money do we lose? This is Laura Linney.
Yeah, her character's name was Karen Ross from Congo the movie.
You can use her to play Laura Linney's character from Jerry Maguire if you're like playing with your Jerry Maguire action figures.
$5.
$5, and that's for the original, not for like I mean, there's no way there's a reissue, so not doing too bad. So what's the grand total now if we add up? So yeah, not too shabby. You'll get over that.
Yeah, it's gonna sting. I mean, but you did say before when I signed that thing before we came to here, it would drop out of my account and then go into your bank account.
And I get to keep the toys.
And you get to keep
now,
the toys too. Okay.
The other like the Beast Wars thing, I'm thinking the rationale with that is like sometimes if there's like a new or like recent toy, especially like a Transformers are pretty hot. There might be some territory, some country or whatever that doesn't have them yet. So the eBay price can get kind of like inflated, but yeah. It's they might still be kind of like readily available if you just like show up at a Target or at a Walmart or whatever.
Yeah. So it takes the sting away a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe next week, see if you can come back with another one of these. Because that's the other thing. You buy 3, one to play with, one to trade, and one to like keep safe to sell at when you retire.
Yeah, we'll have them in like our the Total Recall warehouse.
Yeah, like Indiana Jones style
warehouse
full of toys. So
this has been a blast.
Yeah, this has been fun. We'll be doing more of these.
Definitely,
if your bank account can handle it.
Yeah, like it took a little hit here, but you have actually like fun toys to play with now.
So I'm Tom Scioli, author of Jack Kirby, The Epic Life of the King of Comics, and Fantastic Four Grand Design.
I'm Matt Zeoli,
and you've been watching the Total Recall Rantique.
Total Tickle Me Recall.
The Total Recall Teak
Theater
Roadshow. Total Recall Teak Roadshow. And follow me on Twitter at Tom Scioli or on Instagram at Tom_Scioli.
Follow me on Instagram at cinema_tomb.
We'll see you next time with more finds.